Yeah, it's your boy Jakey B here on my own today. No one's shown up. Mix-ups, Webbo, if you're here, mix-ups pulled out. Sorry, buddy. Mix-ups was pulled out, so that fight will not be going ahead. No comms from Frosty either. Accolades, are you ready to go now? Yeah, you two can fight if you want. See where it says Keza mix-ups, we'll just do Kemi or Webbo, yeah? Yeah, I think he's ducking, bro. Said he was ready for Keza. Bruv, where the fuck is Frosty? Boys, someone just spamming. Someone's spamming, bro. Actually, you and Nolan ready to go now? We can go now. So, gents, NEC 7, yeah, Fadinator versus Trixie. Suave Jamie was not available, so we've gone with Trixie instead. So that should be a very good fight. Co-main, Warbsy versus Super Aaron. Super Aaron looking to, make a statement. Already like 3-on-1, 4-on-1 or something. Got some good wins under his belt. So if he can beat Warbsy tonight, then yeah, he'll definitely be up there looking for a title fight. Yoda versus Driz on the 1v1 me side. Driz making his debut for 1v1 me. Be really good. Get in the booth. Are you in the booth? I will, give me a sec. Day versus Kavilum. Keza versus Mix-Ups not going ahead, so that will be Webbo versus Kemure instead. The Mac versus Noel, very interesting fight. Mac talks obviously a lot, so it's going to be interesting to see how he does with that one. Vape versus Mark Dev. Naz versus Easy Water Gigi. Kante Jovi Rami. TVH Lyle is not here. I can't remember who I give that fight to, but someone else is in there taking on I'm the GOAT. Pablo G versus Mark Jeff. Oh yeah, it's Liam, but Liam probably ain't here either. You what? Tonight is a fuck up already? Yeah, mate. It is indeed. Bit of heat. People can't hack it. Loads of no shows, but it is what it is. Yeah, it will be Pyrite Kip taking on I'm the GOAT. So we'll see if Liam decides to actually finally show up to a fight. Will be interesting. Getting Spark versus Kane Winter. Sean Corkery making his debut against Evo Panda, and then Axledge versus Nolan. So no comms on Frosty. Don't believe there's any comms on Frosty. Axe, jump in the booth after your fight, bro. I'll jump in after your fight. I will after your fight, bro. Are you good to go? It is a little bit hot, so I do understand people not showing on. Yeah, there is Pip spamming Frosty. I appreciate it, mate. Just make sure you're all here. Make sure you are all here. Yeah, Pirate Kid probably not going to show either. Who knows? Who knows? If he does, then yeah. Loading is streaming. Can I get a stream link? If I get a stream link, we'll go into the first fight. Obviously, Frosty to tell me was he available all day. We may push it back if the guys want to push it back, and hopefully he does appear. Otherwise, not too sure. Might just cancel it, and the guys will be refunded their stakes. So, apologise for that one, but what can I do? People ducking me out here, man. But yeah, can I get a stream link? And we'll get into the first fight tonight. I'm probably just going to guess that it's like Nolan 1X. Yeah, it is. Alright, gents, we'll move on to the first fight tonight. Will be Nolan versus Axledge. Very good fight. Nolan, I think, is holding a 1-on-1 record. Axledge, unsure of Axledge's record at the minute. Maybe 2-2. Something like that, maybe 1-2, not too sure, but very good fight nonetheless. Couldn't really call it, so that's why we matchmake this one. So we will head over to that. Shout out the NEC match. You can fly back if you guys can see it. Don't know if you can see it. Ripping, bro. So these two will be Nolan going. Actually, looking in Alexander Volkanovski, it looks like, and Nolan looking in Caceres, maybe. Yair Rodriguez, very interesting pick from Nolan. Obviously not a very meta fighter in this division. What's the odds of commentary still on that? Listen, it's baking up. I can't actually be bothered with anyone tonight. If you boys ain't showing, then yeah, you're just gonna hold like a 3 week. If it's someone like Pirate Kid, you're just gone, bro, because it's like the second, third time. So here we go. Nolan versus Axledge. Axledge with the Volkanovski pick. Nolan with the Rodriguez pick. Notice Nolan finally hit Div 20. So towards the end of last season, so he does feel like he's getting a lot better. Beat Easy Work GG in OWC, so he's impressed himself, and he already drops Axledge here with a spinning elbow, taunts him, front kicks, and a big wheel kick, whiffs, and Axledge looking to just reset, and a spin elbow of his own coming off. So big combos from Axledge. Leg kick checked. Knee to the body. Teep whiffs onto that leg. But yeah, Nolan looking clean so far, you know. Big spinning elbow, getting a big drop. Axledge going back to that leg, some nice work. Big teep to the body. But Axledge is going to look to slowly grow into this one, and there's a big spinning elbow from him, tanking that head damage. And Axledge with a big drop with an elbow. And a drop against the cage. Maybe Nolan shouldn't have taunted Axledge here. Big double elbows. Oh, the big 1-2 head kick. Drops him and he jumps. He gets a jump. He takes his back. Survives narrowly. But head health and Nolan absolutely gone. No comms from Frosty, lads, no? Big knee to the body. Spinning back this lands. Oh, the big pull elbow. Oh, and a wheel kick ducked. Double elbows. A lot of elbows coming out. Knee elbow. Drops him against the cage. Pulls him into mount. And this is it. And that is it. Axledge with a very, very impressive win. Surprised that he took the jump. Nolan not taking the jump, and then Axledge taking that jump. And it's 15 degrees raining in Weymouth. Jealous, yes. I'm very jealous. I don't know why my stream chat ain't updating on my phone. Let's go ask about silly taunting Randy. Don't taunt prick. So some bad blood coming out there from Axledge. Very, very interesting, but a very good win nonetheless. Let's just go over and see if we do have any comms from Frosty. Doesn't seem like he's here, so the first 1v1 we file will probably not be going ahead. Sweet with that. Just get some comms from the back to see what's going to be the update. Okay, guys. Well, Frosty has been given an hour, so we will have an hour. Frosty knew the beatdown was coming to him. Yeah, bro. Unfortunately, lads, if you are tuning in for the 1v1 meetup, Frosty has not shown up. So we will give him an hour. We will move it back to 8:15. So an hour's time. If he doesn't show, then we will just have to cancel it and refund all the stakers. I can only apologise, but it's completely out of my hands. Yeah. So look, here's what it is, man. You lads say you want to fight and stuff like that, but here's what it is. Nah, Naz can't really do it, mate. Can't really do it. If a moderator wants to unban Kiss George, they can. I can't be asked to do it too. But yeah, moving on. We will just move on then. We will quickly burn through some of these since he's not here. Quite disappointing, really. Was looking forward to that one myself. Very good fight, I thought. Me versus Frosty. But I said if he was there for this time, and he said yeah. So it is what it is. But if you other guys don't want to show, it's fine. We're just going to boot you out of Discord once we're done. Just can't really be arsed with it. So moving on, we will go to Sean Corkery making his debut here against 2-2 record Evo Panda. It's going to be a very interesting fight. I know Sean just recently moving over to Xbox. So yeah, very excited to see him. Obviously, as a B3 member, and we do know that we all do love watching B3 get down with it. So it's going to be very fun. Let me just accolades is here on comms, isn't he? He is in the booth. Yo. Yo, accolades, bro. Alright, accolades is there anyway. But yeah, so moving on, we will go straight over to Sean Corkery versus Evo Panda. Again, guys, appreciate the guys that are ready and not wasting the time. So yeah, big props for you guys. The other guys, you know, Frosty was like one of the guys that was definitely going to be like getting a prize. He was like breakthrough fighter of the year or something like that. In my head, I was thinking about it, but yeah, unfortunately, mate, you fucked it for yourself. So moving over to this one. What happened to the BFAB logo, bruv? Feels good knowing Frosty is terrified. Gives mod. He's saying Tommy Withers, bro.
Is it working? Yours.
There you go, kill me on, mate. We're saying excellent, bro.
What are we saying?
Good one, mate. Let me just turn you down into a fucking
Sean and Panda.
well lad, bro.
Sean and Panda. I sparred Sean. Very interesting opponent.
Okay, yeah, very good opponent, as you know, part of that B3 camp. You know, very good. But Evo Panda, no slouch, you know, trying to get a little bit better. I actually see him sparring at Park the other day, and he actually done alright. So he didn't do too bad, but yeah, Sean Corkery making his move over from PlayStation to get his first big win over here in the NEC on his debut. Sean Corkery in the red gloves with Conor McGregor, Evo Panda in the blue gloves with Dustin the Diamond Poirier. It's going to be very interesting, but Sean looks like he's doing some good work already. Landed a lot of strikes. What can you tell me from your spars you had with him, Max?
A lot of pulls.
Oh, and a big rock there, and looks to get a drop, and a big drop already. And an up kick saves Evo Panda. A lot of pulls, so would you say he's a counter-heavy fighter?
Yes, very. But he's very good with it. His timing's very good, just like you see in there.
Yeah, very good timing on his counters. Does some very good, but a big slip straight there from Evo Panda, getting some of that head damage off, not doing too bad. A good start of the round for Sean Corkery, and a slip uppercut. Oh, when you say there, and another big counter drops him. Could be the end from a big counter. And back to his feet for Evo Panda, just taking the gas tank of Sean. But we do know these B3 members do not. Oh, and a big
patient fighter.
Patient.
He's very patient, but he's like counters very good as well. At the same time, it's weird. As I said, he's a weird fighter.
is very difficult, but a big pull elbow lands there from Evo Panda, absolutely blowing the gas tank, but nothing doing. Good head movement from Sean Corkery. Evo for B3. Kish George, we're watching you closely, buddy. And a big slip there and a takedown shot. And his takedown defense acts has looked impeccable, really.
Bit interesting that he's trying to go for the takedown anyway. You just expect this to stay on the feet.
Oh, and a big head kick coming from Sean Corkery. Could be over. One more shot. Oh, and Evo Panda sort of surviving by the grit of his teeth. Evo Panda's stamina looking absolutely worse for wear, but he does get rubber guard, and maybe if he can do some damage in this position, it will help him get into the next round. Winner Jay's winning the next fight. This is a good submission, but 20 seconds on the clock. Don't think he's going to get it. If he had a little bit longer, it would be very interesting, but only 10 seconds left, and you got to think Sean will be saved by the bell here. Saved by the bell indeed. So, big first round, got to give it to Sean. How about you?
Yeah, I give it to Sean as well, but the stamina going into round 2 for both is a bit worse for wear, I guess.
Bit worse for wear, slight bit of recovery, but in a 3-round fight, you can sort of let that gas tank go a bit, but Evo Panda by the end of this round may be gassed out bad. So you got to think he's got to look to maybe get it done in this round. Big double leg bow, hits a slam and does get side saddle from it. So it's going to be interesting here because he's been looking for this position all fight. So it's going to be interesting to see if Sean can work back to his feet, fake of the mount, couple of punches, and probably opts to go back to the mount, but big reversal from Sean. And will probably look to get back to his feet. Man's clearly been watching good hammer guard from Evo. Man's clearly been watching prime hammer, probably. And a big back to his feet with a big spin kick. And Evo Panda just looks like he looks a bit nervous in there, man. He looks like he's, you know, preemptively pulling shots. But one big counter, one big combo could end it all. I've seen Evo Panda do it before. It's worth noting, Evo Panda does have a win on Liam Kemiel. Needs to just get a figured out process. And a big uppercut, and drops him with a double uppercut, and that is it. That is Sean Corkery with a massive win on the Evo Panda, and there he is, Conor McGregor raising his hand, and a big win for him. What do you think of his performance, accolades?
Different to what you'll see other fighters do. Double uppercut. Never seen someone do like such at this level. The level that he's at. Just a different fighter, like I said. He's very awkward to fight against. I've found him before, and every time I've started him out, he doesn't do the same thing. He mixes it up. He's got different styles with different fighters. Yeah, it's impressive.
So moving on, gentlemen, to the next fight, we do have KM Winter taking on Getting Sparked. Get some comms on that one there. See where these guys are at. Okay, I'm gonna do some ish. Just watching our interview from Winter J and an interview, an advert from Winter, and we will be on that. Liam, can you stream for us? Jakey, did you win? Frosty no-showed, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, he no-showed, Alfie. But he's got an hour. We have pushed it back an hour. So if he does show within an hour, we will go for it. If not, yeah, it will be. It will just be scrapped. So if any guys are in the chat, just try and get comms on him. So moving on, it will be KM Winter versus Getting Sparked. Very interesting fight. Both these fighters 1 and 2, I believe. I know as well, 1v1 must be a death penalty or something. Yeah, mate, he will be getting absolutely grilled for the no-show in that. Very lengthy suspension and probably excluded from all of the end of season prizes. You know, it's not hard. You know, if you say you're gonna fight, and I've made sure like 1v1 me 7 o'clock, can you make it? He said, yeah, bro, I'll be there. So he's definitely gonna face some sort of penalty if he doesn't show within the next hour. But then again, down to him. You know, he wants to make the promotion look like a circus. He will be the one looking like a circus in the end. So moving on. Getting Spark versus Winter, both 1 and 2. Very interesting fight. Getting Spark looking good recently. You know, he's put on some good performances. Got his first win last week. And yeah. These two are good to go. Who's Evo Panda fighting? Oh, they're rematches. They're running it back. They're running that one back. He might be getting some tactical practice in. What are you saying, prime time MMA? Yeah, it's annoying, man. It's just one of them, innit? Especially with them stakes matchups, you know, people got money on the line and people just no show, but it's too hot to even fucking fuck around with it. If you don't show, then his ways we just boot him out. There's a lot of prizes. We put a lot of time, a lot of effort into sorting out some prizes. These guys can't sort their audio out either. So it is what it is. Yeah, hopefully he shows up. I was really looking forward to that fight, to be fair. Very, do you know what I mean? Like, win or lose, it's very exciting to get on the 1v1 me cards and fight on them cards. You know, like I could have fought Kemyo, could have fought anyone. You know, Naz, all these guys. But I chose Frosty because I thought it was the best fight to make. You know, he's looked really clean and stuff like that. So I wanted to sort of put an end to the hype train as such, and you know, and show where I'm at with my game. And Broski just didn't show up, so it's fucking annoying as fuck. Just finished work, chilling, man, watching the fights. Yeah, man, got some good fights on tonight. Some people not showing, some people are showing. So I don't know, he's really hot. So getting Spark looking for a big takedown here on Winner J. And do you know much about these two fighters, Axe? You played Winter a lot?
I've only ever matched Winter in BMF twice.
In BMF twice. He's getting really good with his game. You know, made considering prime times, and we will say he has made a good run in prime time MMA as of recent. I think he did fall at the championship hurdle against Fonte, if I remember correctly. He did fall at that hurdle there, but other than that, you know, looked really clean in VFL, but a big duck there from Getting Sparked. And Getting Sparked, you know, just signed the contract for the 1v1 me stuff, got a big drop there from Winner J, puts him on his back, a little mistake, and this could be it, it's over. And it is over. Winter J, just one mistake, that's all it takes. Getting Sparked looked really clean, but that's all it takes. Bit of bing, bada boom. And that is it. Winner J getting his hand lifted, moving to 2-2 in the NEC. And yeah, the big win for a backsledge. Very surprising. Winter actually went 0-2. Very surprising to see that from Winter, but he does bring it back 2-2 now.
I had a message from Nolan.
Yeah, how you two beefing?
No.
Yeah, it's a good fight. It's a good shout from yourself.
There it's when he taunted, I thought, he's going to get the elbow.
So, moving on, we do have I'm the GOAT versus, it was meant to be T4H Lyle, but he did no-show. So it will be Pyrite Kit taking this fight on short notice. Very interesting fight. Pyrite Kit we've seen in the VFL and other organisations struggle with the wrestling of likes of Pit and Nightfall and things like that. So it could be I'm the GOAT's way to victory, but it will be Lyle's sense stuff working probably. But nevertheless, Pyrite Kid, very, very good striker, so it's going to be very interesting. But I'm the GOAT, looking like the real deal. You know, never really heard of him. I'm aware he's a primetime MMA champion himself. So this fight will be very interesting. Just wait till we get Stream Link from one of these guys. We'll just fight a chicken. There we go.
Was Taz fighting prime time?
Not too sure.
Not too sure.
So these two are good to go. It will be Pirate Kip with his main pick, Rob Font, against the PTR of the B3, the GOAT, bully of MMA. But like I say, he's looking like the real deal. So it's going to be a very interesting fight as we do move over. You ever played Pirate Kip, Backslidge?
Never. Never played him. Watched him, but never played him.
Yeah, very good fighter indeed. Rob Font is his main pick in his bantamweight division. We will see how it stacks up against that PE arm of I'm the GOAT. But I'm the GOAT, very impressive in other NUGS tournaments, such as the 3v3, where he did put on a very good performance against Yerda. So it's going to be very interesting. Anyone got any comms from Frosty, lads? Someone get one of the KM boys.
Oops.
These two will kick us off, and this one will be absolutely fireworks. It will be a very good fight. It will be a tale of if Bully of MMA can get the wrestling going. But so far, hands looking clean. Some big combos there for Pirate Kip. Oh, and a big slip and rip to the body. This one's going to be very hard to tell who's going to win this, because Kip does have some very crazy good hands. And if you've never fought him before, he's very tough. And there we go, we see the ankle pick, but very nicely denied from Pirate Kip. T4H competing it? Nah, he didn't show, bro. Slip hook coming out for Bully of MMA. And this fight at 100 miles per hour, single leg approach, gets a takedown. Yeah, don't get me wrong, like, Lyle can compete, but they just have to be integrity checked, that's all. You know, they can compete. Oh, an undeniable side control into the side control, throws Pirate Kip off guard, and it does give up that dominant position. And we will see the elbows raining here. It does go for the crucifix, and he goes for the undeniable crucifix, rains down the elbows, pops back into half guard, some body shots raining down, postures up, no free transition, so he will look to remain in this position. And it is going to be just a tale of whether Pirate Kip can get back to his feet here, because we did see against like Pip and things like that, he did really struggle to get back to his feet in certain positions. You know, look really clean on the feet, but it's going to be really hard. Who's this guy playing like a clown? Bully of MMA. GOAT, isn't it? B3 GOAT is probably the only wrestler in B3. But very good at what he does. You know, a little bit cheesy. A little bit cheesy with it, but very good nonetheless. What are you saying, Killer Jake, anyway? Very good. And a big denial there, maybe looking to move into full guard, and another undeniable posture up, throwing Pirate Kip off, not really knowing what to do there. Big denial from Mount, and maybe a posture up coming just to reset the clock. And them undeniables are really causing trouble for Pirate Kip, but big denial, maybe a stand up here as we approach the last minute. And there it is. Yeah, I'm good, bro. Yeah, very good wrestling. He's a good wrestler, but we do get a stand up there. And Pirate Kip does have a minute to get some more damage off. You know, does some really good work on the feet. Hits that lunging strike. Oh, and nearly costly mistake with the uppercut. It was a good debut from you, Sean. Very impressed, bro. Maybe a B3 clean sweep tonight. Who knows? Lee and Kemi are on the card. Really nice. And B3 GOAT. And a good end to the round. A very close round, I'd say, if you look at the stats there. Bully of MMA just edging it with a little bit of wrestling, but Pirate Kip doing a bit of good damage on the feet. It's going to be interesting to how this second round plays out. Yeah, you should be good no matter, bro. Yeah, bro, it's an hour, yeah. A big filling out process, but GOAT doing very well. That double jab and a slip straight puts him straight on his back, and denying that, but Bully MMA, he's got all that wrestling, but he's still got hands, bro. What do you think of his performance from him so far, accolades?
I wish I could be this good. That's all I've got to say.
He is really good. He's very dangerous. Very dangerous competitor indeed. It's going to be interesting to watch him flourish under the bright lights of the NEC. On a big pull elbow, and this could be it. Drops him, knee on belly, could be over. It's over. Bully of MMA making a statement. Turn up his volume. I don't know.
No, it's not that. I've lost my voice.
Oh, he's lost his voice. He's lost his voice. But a big win for Bully of MMA. Big statement win there against someone as dangerous as Pyro Kid. But nevertheless, we will be moving on. We will go to the next fight. We will pass on past the 1v1 fight. And we will go to Pip versus Taz. If you two are ready, Pip, Taz. As we do have like 10 minutes before the Pablo G versus Mark Jeff. Okay, no worries. Giving that stream link, boys. Don't drag it out because we've got 10 minutes till the next fight. So don't just spam wrestling Pip for a deal off. Yeah, very good performance from on the go. Very good performance. Yeah, hopefully they don't drag it out too much.
Wrestlers, right?
Both wrestlers, yeah, so it could be a long one. I believe they are going here at middleweight. And we will quickly swing that over so we can get to the next 1v1. And these two are good to go. We do see Taz with a 23-13 record. This is going to be a very interesting fight nonetheless. You're not even fighting Cavallo, are you?
All-star. Interesting.
Very interesting. Kelvin Gastelum versus Nick Diaz. Very interesting fight. And then after this, we will move on to the first 1v1 fight of the night.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen someone pick Nick Diaz.
To be fair, he's a solid pick. He's a solid pick. If you know how to use the Diaz brothers, they're a solid pick. Very solid pick indeed. So these will go out and probably a bit of wrestling going on. Just funny as fuck. What league was it in as? And this probably will be no filling out process. And it's probably, I'm probably going to guess that this will, and a big rock from Mr. Pitt. Early. Gentleman's agreement to go into it with 4 stars, slip straight coming from Taz. See Taz with the majority of the sparring record, but Mr. Pitt's been working on his hands, you know. Came here flexing a win over a foot champ player. I literally just finished my foot champs, lads, and got Tio Hernandez. Imagine. Oh, when a death kick comes out. And a big takedown, and a big takedown to Nile. And another big takedown to Nile straight into sprawl. And he does move over, chucks him into side control, gets the full guard on a momentum, posture up, denied, punch, transition, gets the rubber guard. Going to be interesting here to see if Mr. Pip can get out of it. Will he opt to look for the stack guard? He does. And he doesn't get the denial, which is interesting. Goes straight back into full guard. This is middleweight. Cavallo and Hernandez. I got Isn't it mad what these it's mad when they can't mount bobblehead, isn't it?
What is Mount Bobble?
Mount bobble is where you like just like mitigate damage by just like wobbling your head. Thanks for the follow,
right.
Sam, man, bro. Hope you're doing well, my brother. Excited to see you on these main cards soon. But good from Pip nonetheless. Good to see him not and a guillotine attempt here from Taz.
I didn't know what Mount Bobbling was, and I've done that before.
And it looks like we'll get out of this one with relative ease and pass over to side control, but this one does get a little bit stronger as it pulls into mount. Here we go. This is where it speeds up. Regardless, he will get top position from it. I thought I'd give him mount. Oh, big ground and pound from Taz. Sprawl. Goes to pass. Nothing doing. Yeah, I thought you got mount from it too. Must be a different stage of that sub. Taz is a good wrestler, bro. And at the end of a close first round, but who'd you give that first round to? Taz? Definitely Taz, bro.
I'd say Taz, yeah.
Mr. Pitt not very happy in the comment section. Claiming he's on 30 FPS. He's a bit upset with it. Nevertheless, these guys will come out.
Calma. You're still in your fight. Focus.
Yeah, you know, you just need to reset. Oh, and a big pull from Diaz. And Taz looking like we're running away with this a little bit. Big slip straight. Taz is another one of them guys getting really good, you know. Very interesting to see him improving. And a big spin kick to the body, clinch, knees. And a big reversal with clinch. And a big spin kick to the body. Big slip straight. And Taz just looking like he's doing just too much for Mr. Pitt here. Mr. Pitt not really countering anything at all. Not making many reads. And you got to think, accolades, the fighter pick's got something to do with it, right? And there it is again.
Yeah, with it being a 4-star, like, you have the options of Whitaker, etc. And then they've got obviously Nick Diaz and Gastelum.
And Pitt not able to land that takedown. You got to think a little bit demoralising when you can't get that takedown. Oh, but a big drop. Maybe up to look for a takedown here, but he doesn't. Goes for the knee, goes for all head health. Boom, and a big pull counter. And a taunt from Taz. This looks like a mixed match. It could be over. Could be over. And it is over. Taz with a very dominant win over Mr. Pitt. Mr. Pitt will move to 0-1 on his debut there. And that does end.
I was hoping Pitt survived that. I was hoping Pitt survived that just because of the taunt, and he gets up and then elbows him.
Yeah, you do love to see them ones. So moving on, we will be moving over to the first 1v1 me matchup of the night because Frosty MMA did not show up, and it will be Pablo G versus Mark Jeff. So a very, very good fight. Very interesting to see this. Mark Jeff 1-4, Pablo. What is this cunt doing? What an idiot. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, so we will go over to Pablo G versus Mark Jeff. Going to be a very interesting fight. I think this is the right image. Yeah, so you do see their records not entirely the same, but I felt like this was a good fight for Mark, you know, to have his first 1v1 me fight. Felt like this was a good fight for him, probably an all stand-up bout against B3's own Pablo G. So I think this is a good matchup for Mark. He could really make a statement win here. But yeah, Pablo G undefeated 2-0, very good. It's going to be a very interesting fight. We'll move over to it shortly. I've got about 15 minutes. I thought it was now, to be fair. Hang on. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Oh yeah.
Like Jeff, looking serious as always. Love to see it.
Oh yeah. I'll do 15 minutes. Never mind, lads. I got this one completely wrong. This one ain't for 15 minutes. Mark Jeff looking like he's called his son. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
Jumping the gun, lads. I thought it was 7:45, but it's not. It's 8 o'clock. My bad on that one. So we'll go back to the card and them lads will be going in 15 minutes. So we'll just keep burning through this card. And it will be Kante versus Jovi Rami. So, Kante. Frosty is here. Thank fuck. Frosty, mate. What's going on? Talk to me. He's added you in Discord. Frosty is here. Thank fuck for that. Camden's.
Do you do your fight now then?
Nah, probably not. They've moved the time back, so all right, yeah. So we will go at 8:15, Frosty. But thanks for finally showing up. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Glad you are here in the end. So still about 13 minutes till that one. So we will move on to Kante versus Jovi Rami. BFAT Kante, new primetime MMA champion. Big one for him. Both of these fighters 3-3, 3-3 record. So
That was yesterday, wasn't it?
it was yesterday, yeah.
I watched it. Him versus Driz. Very impressive performance by Kante.
Is indeed. So let's do the check-in. Where are these guys? Where are these guys? Where is Kante? Nothing from Jovi Kante. Are they good to go? They are good to go. So we will move over.
Kante and Jovi Rami.
It will be Kante and Jovi Rami. Kante, the new primetime MMA champion, against Jovi Rami, who was, I think he was like 0-3, and that he's on a 3-fight win streak, brought it back to 3-3. So he's on a tear. It's going to be very interesting if he can get a win here.
All right, coming up next, a UFC bantamweight division fight.
Kante loves a bit of comms on. So, touch of gloves between these two, and this one will probably be at 100 miles an hour. Big body kick from Jovi into a tee. And Jovi Rami looking clean already. Bit of bodily tickling coming on from Jovi Rami. Kante looking to follow suit as he hits the body kick in the pocket, but Jovi Rami making him pay. See? Ooh. Jovi Rami looking clean here, lads. And Jovi Rami doing some good body work here. He keeps digging down with that body straight. Kante just maybe needs to look to pick his shots a little bit more. And you see there, that's straight to the body, causing some trouble for Kante. But so far, stamina's looking okay. Body health looking okay, not too bad. Oh, and Kante looking like he's trying to play him in his own game, but maybe Kante just needs to stick to what he does best. Double jab into that body straight. That body straight is going to be the story of this fight. Oh, and a spinning back fist from Kante. And Jovi Rami looking clean. You wouldn't really think he would have gone 0-3, but oh, and now the body health looking worse for wear. Who is Mark Jeff? Mark the Shark, bro. If you don't know, you're gonna know. I'm pretty sure the chat can fill you in on Mark Jeff, Mark the Shark. That's not yet, Jack, mate. It's in 8 o'clock. My bad, I jumped the gun. Pablo G, B3 Pablo against Mark Jeff. Mark Jeff. 1-4, but, you know, don't tell the story of his ability. Oh, and the body health from Kante just... There, you'll go at 8 o'clock, 9 minutes.
Jovi Rami pulling the pace and putting the pressure onto Kante, which is a bit different as obviously Kante is a pressure boxer. And you would think that Kante would be controlling the fight right now, but...
Yeah, I feel like where Jovi's come out and hit the body a bit, I feel like that's what Kante's tried to do, which is not his best suit, but he still does have the head health advantage, I think. Jovi has the body health advantage, but yeah, I feel like Kante just needs to maybe abandon the body and just, you know, stick to what he's good at and really just headhunt, you know. But then a big rock there from Jovi Rami, body goes to the head. Jovi Rami looking like he's going to slowly run away with this against the new primetime MMA champion. And a duck, he shoots a takedown. Pip, honestly, mate, do you want banned? You want banned, Pip? What have I told you, bro? Someone ban him, bro. Kemi or ban Pip? Sick of him. Never listens to me. Yeah, ban him, bro. Cheers. And his other account. And Jovi Rami just looks like he's on smoke here, bro. I wouldn't want to be Kante with that body health right now, bro. He's got another account in there as well. If he talks on that, just ban him again. Oh, and a big rock from N'Golo. N'Golo. And another big rock. Thanks for the follow, Jig. Oh, and a big body rock. Oh, and a body drop. Jovi Rami welcomes him back to his feet. Goes into the roundhouse. Very tough from Kante to come back from this. Big body rock. Oh, and another rock. These two are absolutely throwing. Kante not going down without a fight. But Jovi Rami's got that body up in absolute bad situations right now. But Kante's still throwing. He does have a really good shot, yeah. He main shot, right? That's his favourite.
Oh wow.
Bro, he's killed him. Bro,
Oh,
he's killed him.
he actually just said, "Hold my purse."
Bro just said, hold that. Pa! Never that, the PT champ. Bro just said, hold that. Holy shit. That's,
Well,
I don't know what that is, if that's comeback of the season, if that's knockout of the season. But commiserations to Jovi Ramy, but fucking,
fight of the season, knockout of the season, comeback of the season.
it's something, but fucking hell, what a finish from Kante. Unreal. Boys, by the way, if you want to win KO of the season, you need to upload it to the NUGS website, okay? If you don't upload it to the NUGS website, I will quickly show you. Oh, wrong button. Oh, no, ain't the wrong button. Never mind. Got 4 minutes before we head into this. So yeah, just check out the NUGS website, head over to the events section over at NUGS AU. Big shout out to NUGS AU. Big shout out to the NEC merch as well. Who's this? Who's this guy? What gangster that is. That's a gangster there, boys. How do we zoom in? Don't have to zoom in, but anyway, that's me. Odd G. Check out the NEC merch. Got it on. Repping it. Repping. But head over to events. Head over to the UFC section, and yeah, you can upload your clips and be chanced to be featured on the site. So make sure you just go over there and submit them, and then we will decide at the end of the season who wins that to get a prize pick at the prizes. If you're unsure of the prizes, the prize list is all here. These are the things you can win. And obviously Accolades on comms, the monitor and the headset courtesy of it, Accolades, and the part of Mystery Gold, which is all the 1v1 winnings added together, and we will do that. So yeah, big shout out to Accolades for these two prizes, and yeah, so make sure you are submitting your clips for a chance to win some of these sick prizes. So, token for the gamers, by the gamers. Make sure you check out NUGS. It's nugsau.org. Make sure you check them out. And yeah, you can go over there, check out all the rankings, all the standings, and all the player stats. Very good, very nice. And yeah, you can see where everyone's ranked if you are staking as well. And then you do also have a little 1v1 me section as well, where we do have all the little 1v1 me fights, and we have our own little standing of guys and all the results there, so you can sort of see who's fighting who. So it will be myself, number 2, against number 6. You will see Mark Jeff making his debut against Pablo G, Mac making his debut, and then yeah. So very interesting. Make sure you check them out. It's nugsau.org. But moving on, gentlemen, to the next fight of the night. I will get my screen capture back on. Moving on to the next fight of the night is the 1v1 me fight, and it will be Mark Jeff versus Pablo G. So as we said, the record's not too similar, but Mark Jeff, good matchup for him. Did offer him this fight. Said you can have this fight if you do want it. He said, yeah, I do want this fight. I do think it's a good fight for both gentlemen. The record of Mark Jeff not really showing what he is capable of, so this will be a good showing for him, hopefully. But Pablo G, a killer in there. You know, we see him last week out against EK Maceo. Put on a hell of a performance in a fight of the night contender. Maybe even was fight of the night, I'm not too sure. But we will quickly run through the rules for you guys. And here are the rules. So all the fights will be three rounds, accelerated clock. Unless it's a title fight, we don't have none of them tonight, so don't have to worry about that. Any use of any exploits, no matter how minimal or accidental, will result in a disqualification to keep it fair. Banned submissions, you do see there, backseat and RNC, mounted go-go platter, standing guillotine, your side saddle arm triangle, windshield choke, banned exploits, your sprawl undeniables, mount bobblehead, the main one, mount bobblehead, cage clinch, unblockable hooks, and the stand drain exploit. So a lot of these guys you won't really see it much from them, but mount bobblehead is a hard one to avoid sometimes, where these guys are used to doing it in OWC and things like that. So yeah, it will be very interesting. Just under a minute before we can get these guys underway. I'll just quickly grab a stream link from them guys. We have it here. What finish for Aiden, by the way?
Prediction: Mike Jeff round 2.
You think Mark Jeff round 2? I think this is a very interesting fight. Like I say, Pablo G 2-0, but don't really showcase the skill of Mark Jeff. That record of 1-4. Like Mark Jeff got it done recently in the VFL against Warbsley, who's obviously just got it done against Keza. So it just shows you like the vicious circle of how this game works. But yeah, they've never played each other before. They have a 0-0 record. So it's going to be interesting. B3 taking on one of the men of the year, Mark Jeff. And it is 8 o'clock, so I do believe we are good to go. They are good to go, so we will head over there now. For our first stakes match of the night. And after, we will go into Frosty versus myself after this matchup, gents. So 1v1 meet, the stakes are locked. Not too sure who's the favourite, didn't get a chance to see, but a very close fight nonetheless. You do see Pablo G locking in the Max Holloway pick. Don't really see Max Holloway anymore in this division since the introduction of the 5-star Volkanovski and obviously Conor McGregor. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Going to see a lot of pressure probably from him on that block of Mark Jeff, but Mark Jeff obviously with the Volkanovski pick in the blue gloves. Very interesting. Let me just turn this one down a little bit. But this one will probably be 100 miles per hour from both gentlemen. So Mark Jeff in the black and gold blue gloves once again, and Pablo G in the red with the white trunks. So if you are new here, you can look at the top left and top right of your screen and you get a short glimpse of their gamer tags of which colour gloves is each compare. So 100 miles per hour, Pablo G looking to live up to the ultimate pressure of B3. But Mark Jeff, you know, like I said, 1-4 record, looking to cause an upset tonight. Even, fight no favours. Oh, they were favourites, no favourites. Okay, nice to know. So these going in, same price of 1.8, I believe that is, with both of these guys. And yeah, so it's going to be very interesting to see who does get this one done. Probably a lot of the guys, if anyone knows these guys, probably staking would probably favour Pablo G due to record, due to experience. But Mark Jeff still very dangerous. Would have been a good underdog if that would have been the case. And we do see there a big rear hook, and there's the pressure, there's the block breaking coming out for Mark Jeff. Coming out for Pablo G, sorry. So both of these guys are trying to find their range. You predict round 2 KO from Mark Jeff. Have you ever played Pablo G though? Pablo G actually has an ESFL winner for me, guys. If you was interested in that stuff. Does indeed have an ESFL win over the great JQB, but over the years, Pablo G not playing as much as Mark Jeff. And Mark Jeff, he prefers his Volkanovski pick, right? He does like this Volkanovski pick. I do know Mark Jeff does like it. Big upcut there, lands for Max Holloway. And maybe that's what he sees, like, you know, no one uses Max Holloway anymore. So it's good to see Pablo G still using him, but maybe that's just unaware of the nerfs and the buffs to the other fighters who are probably better in this division. But there you see Mark Jeff open up some big combinations. And that head kick money, but not landing cleanly for Pablo G. Double jab and then into the uppercut, lead hook. And both of these fighters going tit for tat. Not really much of a... Can't actually see Mark Jeff's health. And a big pull elbow all straight off the block, and that was a good read from Pablo to slightly get away. That was one as we go into our last 10 seconds. And Mark Jeff looking to break the block a bit. And I don't know, gents, don't know about you, but I've got to give that round to Mark Jeff maybe. Very close round. Maybe Pablo. What do we think, lads? Chat? Who do you think wins that round? Pablo scrapes it. Not sure, close one. The comp punch shouldn't be allowed. Can't really police it, mate, as always. Just the output, yeah, I suppose, does land more total strikes in that round, but it would be interesting to see the damage on Mark Jeff's health. But maybe we will see a health event in this next round for one of these compares. Pablo G looking just a little bit more patient now, and he does come out there with a 4-piece. Oh, and it could be it. Pablo G puts him straight on his back, and it is over. And it is over. Pablo G puts him straight on his back with a beautiful combination and says good night, puts him straight out. That is a beautiful finish and a beautiful win for Pablo Grips. And a beautiful win that does move him on to 3-0. Commiserations to Mark Jeff, but Pablo G will be moving up. Will be starting to fight the bigger dogs in the division. You know, every time I see these guys start moving to 3-0, I'll start licking my lips a little bit and start wanting a piece of that pie. Mark is on a historic run of form right now. He's been winning fights, right? Not in NUGS, but VFL, right? A big win for Pablo G nonetheless. So if you did have Pablo G on your stakes, cash them tickets. And yeah, moving on. He's next in line for Dave, yeah, I know. So a big win there, big win, big win for big win for Pablo G against Mark Jeff. Commiserations to Mark, but we will be back. But moving on, lads, we will move on. We won't move on. We will move back to the first 1v1 fight of the night. It will be Jakey versus Frosty. We do have about 9 minutes until that one. So give me a second just to change over my monitors. So I can get ready for this one. Frosty eventually showing up. Good lad, good lad. Switch over the monitors. So, the odds for this one, I'll tell you now, bro. I am the slight favourite. Not too much, but a slight favourite. With still 7 minutes to go for the staking, I am heading into this one a slight favourite. So yeah, I will just quickly get lobbied up with him. I'll quickly send him the invite. This is my first fight of the day, by the way, gents. I'll have you know, this is my first fight of the day. Tough. Me and Easy can get it done in 10 minutes. Jakey didn't get his customary 4-hour rank stream before a NUGS event. Oh no, it's because I didn't do champs, so I done champs today instead. And I couldn't bother streaming because it was too hot, bro, and I was topless. Read my Discord message for tips. I don't need your tips, bro. You're jank. You're on like a 3-fight winning streak. I've heard stories about the Frosty MMA ping. Nah, that's fine, bro. I ain't gonna bitch and cry about ping, bro. Get it done. It wasn't ranked, it was champs. Oh yeah, it's champs, yeah. I beat Frosty yesterday. Who? Who? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, who else knows, mate? That's what I meant. Unlucky G. Punching myself in champs. I went like, yo, lock in, twin. I've got money on you. I got you, bro. I'll try my best. Oh, that's the thing. I always try, bro. But it's one of them, innit? It's my first fight of the day. I ain't actually played today. confident nonetheless. But Frosty good, you know. Who's next? I'll show you who's next. Next it will be Jakey B versus Frosty MMA. I believe he's 5-1. He said he's 5-1. We'll check over that and we will we'll sort that out. But yeah, Carlin is good at FIFA, by the way. But yeah, against Jakey B, 3-1. My only loss coming against Suave Jamie, where if you saw that fight, you know I was robbed with my crit health events flashing his body for half a millisecond. So very good fight, both very good fighters. You can see on the stakes it is still very close. Just 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go until we do get this one underway. So we will lock in that one soon. Yeah, so I've been on a killer run of form. Ain't really been playing, lads. Haven't played all week. Haven't played any all week, I don't think. I think I had spars with someone, maybe. I think I had a set with someone. I haven't played since the new season, that's a fact. So I haven't been playing, lads. You got about 4 minutes, mate. 3 minutes and 55 seconds. But I haven't been playing, lads. So Frosty's probably been playing. Bro, I don't want to hear all that my money. I haven't been playing, bro. It's as simple as that. I haven't been playing. I have not prepared for this fight whatsoever. But on the go, I don't need to practice. Is that what you want to hear? This is all ploy. It's not. I've not been playing. I haven't played since the new season. I'll actually show you after to get better odds. No, I haven't actually played. I don't do that, lads. I don't do that. Like, last week, I was saying to everyone, Suave Jamie's the GOAT. And everyone was like, oh, you're just saying that to get better odds. Like, no, bro, Suave Jamie's the GOAT. Like, I don't... Your money's involved, so I'm honest. You know what I mean? I'm an honest person. Like, I haven't been playing, but I don't feel like I need to play. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't even play UFC, bro. I just watch it. No, but yeah, I don't really feel like I do need to prep a lot for these fights. I feel like I can go in there, just get a job done, best of one, bomb, bomb, quick, bosh, bosh, out. Might take me a couple seconds to get used to it, to get used to the speed of the fight, but it's calm, bro. Do you know what I mean? Been doing this. I rock up and perform. That's all I need to do. Do you know what I mean? Would have been nice to get one or two then. But yeah, we will quickly run through the rules of this one, gentlemen. So, veteran, bro. Come on. How long left? You have 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 3 seconds. 2 minutes, 0 seconds. So there are your rules, gents. No exploits. You know, if you are coming in, you will see these all the time. So you can have a quick read through there. List of your banned subs, your banned exploits. If he does use one against me, we will put it to an individual moderator. Do you know what I mean? We'll put it to someone else to make the call, so you know it's deemed fair. But Frosty, good competitor. I doubt he will do anything banned or anything like that. Pretty sure it will be a pretty clean fight. Will be pretty good. We've never actually played. It's going to be very interesting. Never played, never had a spar, never played in ranked. So there are your rules, gentlemen. Make sure you familiarise yourself with them. We're both going Leon. I'm in the red gloves. Jakey B in the red gloves. And your boy Frosty MMA in the blue gloves. Double KO inbound. Imagine. First ever double KO. So just under 60 seconds, gentlemen. We will quickly swing over to the old box. I'll just bosh this off. That should be good for you, gentlemen. I do want to take my headset out, but I don't want it to die. But skitty bow pow. Who's that with a follow? Who's that cheeky follow? Thanks for the follow. One on 5, brother. Damn, did the fight end in 10 seconds? I already lost my money. On what, bro? This one ain't started yet. The Mark Jeff Pablo G. Pablo G won that one, bro. if it was the Pablo G one. Pablo G1, bro. Yeah, this is Jakey B versus Frosty. See me over there in the red. Your boy Frosty in the blue. And they are locked. Stakes are locked. And we are good to go. Sorry about the delay, gents. Blame Frosty. What's happening with the fight? Don't know. I think we're good to go, bro. Yeah, we're good to go. Yeah, Mark Jabba lost, bro. In 2 rounds. He lost in 2 rounds.
Let's go, guys, fight.
So if you don't know, that's me just dropping him. Jakey B in the red. Your boy Frosty in the blue. Nice. It's my round, boys. Game management. I was meant to do the fucking... You can dig to that body, bro. You can dig to that body, bro. Oh, maybe not. That was nice. I'm gonna be like a little bit counterless because I see him going for like the ducks. So like he's doing a slip straight duck, so I don't want to get my roundhouse. Oh, nice. What was that? Back step. He's doing really good work on my stand. His block's gone now. I'm doing good here. Gassing a little. What's that, 2-0 me? I'm gassed to fuck.
I think you're gonna. Oh shit.
I got 500 on Frosty. I don't give a fuck what you got on Frosty, bro.
One Jakey.
Big round, lads, big round. Just need to stay cool. Patience. Big touch. Good round, bro.
I reckon Jakey spinning toe flip.
It's over.
Unlucky Jakey, bro.
That's gotten. Third round Frosty, bro. I felt I had to block the body there, bro, not. 2018 up as well, man. That's fucked. Two seconds, guys. Let me just switch over my monitor.
Did Matt the Shark win?
No, he lost.
Oh, he lost. Everything like crashed. Like my whole internet crashed for like 15 minutes. Like.
Right, congratulations to Frosty, GG, bro. Bro said you didn't go to the body once cheeks, bruv. What are you talking about? I was 2 rounds up. I was 2 rounds up. Yeah, he's always unlucky, man. But yeah, fucking hell, sorry lads. GG to Frosty. That's the name of the game. Do you know what I mean? He done the same against Dirty Dave, bro. He was 2 rounds down against Dirty Dave, but he come back. Frosty won, bro. It's all good, bro. It's the highest level of competition, bro. Just leave the playing to us, innit? It's one of them, innit? Patience, bro. What? I throw one head kick and he ducks it. Or something. I'll throw a kick in the pocket. Anyway, moving on, lads. We'll go over to Naz versus Easy Work GG. It's a tough one, bro. It's 2 rounds up. But it was cooked. So, very interesting fight. Over now. But congratulations to Frosty, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, bro. It happens. Can I see the clip of what happened? Missed it. I don't actually have a clip for you, bro. Sorry. Basically, I was 2 rounds up, winning the fight, rocked him back 400 times. He took my body throughout the 3 rounds, and then he got a rock up against the cage, finished me up against the cage. Here's what it is. So, Easy Work versus Naz, very good fight. Naz on an absolute skid. He's like on a 3 fight loss streak. So, it's going to be interesting to see if Naz can right that wrong and come back here. Who did you bet on, Carl? Oh, and a big rock early from Naz. Depends who you bet on, Carl, mate. I lost, yeah. Congratulations, bro. And Naz with a big rock early. Naz in the red gloves. And Easy Work GG in the blue gloves. So Naz a fan favourite, but he is in like a 3-4 fight loss streak, something like that. Easy Work GG. Big slip up from Easy Work, but Easy Work's looking like the real deal. You know, he's looking really good. Big leg kick coming out there. Big slip elbow off the block. And a big takedown from Naz. Was unlucky. Was just unlucky. Shows how fast can change. It weren't unlucky. He done good body damage the whole fight to get me into that position. That's what it is, bro. And a big reversal there from Easy Work GG. Looks to pass over to Backman. Does get it. Surprising. And that's for the rollout. Jakey with an hour of playing before wins that fight, in my opinion. It's not even that, bro. I was winning the fight. Oh, and a big slip straight overhand from Easy Work GG. And that's looking a bit worse for wear. I feel like Naz needs to just go back to his roots and goes to the body. Do you know what I mean? Do what Naz does best. Naz looks old. It does look a bit worse for wear, old Naz. Good first round. But Easy Work tough, you know. Naz really taking on some tough guys. Touch of gloves. Spin elbow. Big rock from Naz. And a bit of a bobble there from Easy Work. Takedown from Naz. Takedown to Gnarl from Easy Work. Naz needs to wrestle. He can't stand for another round. Taking it back on a break. What we're doing, just going over the. Hang on. Oh, and a big rock from Easy Work. Oh, and another big rock from Easy Work. Naz doesn't really need to go back to that wrestling. Easy just a step ahead here. Always first to the punch. Still very close. Slip straight from this. Spin elbow off the block. Oh, and a big rock from Naz. Oh, Naz going for a clinch there. Kante did win, bro. You should have seen. You should have seen Kante's finish, bro. Aaron, mate, shut up. You dog. And that's getting a bit dirty with a clinch. Oh, and a big reversal. Oh, and a big rock from Easy Work. Goes to the knee, to the body. A big hook. Elbow. Slip. A big takedown denial from Naz. But stamina looking worse for wear. Spin elbow. Easy 2 up here for you. It doesn't look laggy to me, bro. 2-0 Easy Work from the chat. A lot of people thinking Easy Work winning this. Naz might need to do a lot to bring this one back. God, lads, I am sweating. Nah, this ain't 1v1 me, bro. Next one, oh, and a big slip straight lead overhand from Naz. I don't see Naz doing that body stuff. Look at the body health there from Easy Work. Like, Naz is probably one of the best. Oh, Naz is probably like one of the best at utilising the body work. But like, yeah. What can we do? 1v1 me next fight is at 9 o'clock or no, 45, sorry. 45. 10 minutes. Three minutes left for Naz to maybe pull something out of the fire. I don't know. Oh, but a big rock. Now the frames are dropping. And we are back. And a big takedown denial. And Naz really needs to put on the pressure. Oh, and a big leg rock. Big combo chain whiffing. Clinch attempt. Tire whip. Big leg kick check. Naz going for that combo chain and a takedown. Lands for easy work. GG looking to just secure this one. Triangle choke. Cronus activated. That's some really good solo, to be fair. That's bro, that's Cronus. That's some solid solo, bro. Bro, he's got Cronus, bro. And a big slam. That was crazy. I won't lie. A big slam from easy work, and this could be it. And it will be easy work GG, potentially. And it is. Commiserations to Naz. 4 fight skids. Definitely will be dropping down. We'll be fine. Yeah, but big win for easy work. Big win for easy work GG. Hang on, I ain't got this back on. Oh, while this ain't on, we have about 7 minutes. So while we have 7 minutes, gents, let's just make sure we check out the NUGS AU website. Make sure you're checking them out. It's a token built by the gamers for the gamers. You can check out all the cool NEC maps that we just dropped. Obviously, I'm repping it here. You haven't seen already from NUGS Esports Championship taking over. It's good. You can get on here. You can check out the standings of the fighters. You can see there, JKB lost to Frosty ranked 7th. Big win will bolster him up there. You can check the individual player stats from their KOs and stuff. You can head over here, see the 1v1 rankings. Just do Frosty with a big win there. 2-0 now. Still undefeated, like Wolvesy. Yeah, very interesting. Check out Lucky's lucky ratings. And you can check out all the prizes, and you can check out everything else. You can sign up to be a NUGS streamer. Who's that? That's me, right? No, that's Keza. That's Keza. Who's Keza fighting there? Naz. Yeah, that's his finish on Naz. Any idea when the season ends? I couldn't actually tell you, bro. So yeah, make sure you check out NUGS, token built by the gamers for the gamers. We will go next into our next 1v1 fight. That will be the Mac versus Noetta. And have a very good fight. So the Mac 1-0, big win. Talks a lot. So Jakey, our fight isn't next. You're doing the 1v1 next. Yeah, that is correct. So the Mac 1-0 loves to talk a lot of shit. You always see him talking a lot of shit. So it's going to be very interesting to see if he can live up to the expectation here and move to 2-0, beating a veteran in Noetta. Noetta scoring a 2-2 record. Coming off a win against Mark Jeff, I believe. I've got 30 quid on Noetta here. Sorry, Mac, but you fancy not winning. So I believe these are pretty even. They are pretty even on the stakes. Noetta, the more veteran, but the Mac obviously showing great. You got to wait 5 minutes, Mac. Yeah, he's showing great improvements with his body work. You know, he plays a lot with these guys like Naz and stuff, and yeah, could cause a big upset here. Could do very good. Yeah, you're all good now. You still got 5 minutes. He's saying Po, bro. So this will be a very good, interesting fight. Noetta versus the Mac. Mac undefeated, Noetta with 2 losses, 2 wins. So it's going to be very interesting to see who takes this one home. Just give it 3 minutes odd until the stakes close. So last chance to get your stakes in for this matchup. And we will move into it. We will have a quick look at the rules. So here's your rules on screen, guys. Banned submissions, banned exploits, but yeah, we haven't seen any yet. We've seen in the last few cards, we did have 1 incident in the first 1v1 fight ever, or the second one ever, but other than that, no one really. It's frosty anyway, I need to say GT. Someone said unban T4HGX from the Twitch chat if a mod can do that. Who's my forals lad and why is he in my message requests? You're live, Mac, yeah? So just 2 minutes left, gents. Familiar yourself with the rules.
Obviously, when we're talking about week 1 balance, for example.
Mac, what's your Twitch, mate? Yeah, what's your Twitch? Regicide versus KM. Are you in Regicide, Mac? It's not the Mac. The Mac Summon, isn't it? Mac, oh, Mac baby, yeah, sweet. Yeah. Just wait, you got 2 minutes till you can start, gents. So a debut here for the Mac. Debut here for the Mac. Hi, you okay? GG on the sticks today. Like I say, improving massively, getting a lot of wins in the OWC on some big names against Noetta. Very good compare. So this is going to be very interesting. We just have 57 seconds left. Noetta moving to a slight favourite in this one. So Mac going into this one as the underdog. 40 seconds, we will move over to this fight, gents. So, very interesting one. Very interesting one indeed. Sweating, boys. Absolutely sweating. 30 seconds, and we are good to go. Can't believe I lost, lads, to be fair. I'm fuming. Fuming when I lost. Devastated with it. 2 rounds up and that. Fucking hell. 10 seconds, gentlemen. Final stakes in. A few lumping on Mac before the card goes. And we are good to go. So we will move over to these 2 fine gentlemen. Yeah, we'll run it back soon, bro. We won't just run it back instant. Yeah, I was thinking it, to be fair, Taz. I was thinking it. Like, don't get me wrong, Frosty, bro. I'm not discrediting your team, bro. I'm not discrediting you, bro. Like, you played well, innit? You took my body, bro. Like, when you had against the cage, I was holding body because I thought you were just going to body shot me. Body knee me, which would have rocked me anyway. So I held low. But it's my own fault, innit? Maybe run it back, maybe not. We'll see. But anyway, if you are unsure, we do have Mac in the blue gloves with Conor McGregor, Mr. Noetta with Volkanovski in the red gloves. Very interesting. Noetta the slight favourite, but not much in it. But this one's Noetta the veteran, but Mac undefeated, looking to move to 2-0. Yeah, very interesting, very interesting. Shot from Noetta, intercepted by a rear hook. Shoots a takedown, lands it. Big sprawl. And Noetta looking like he's just going to take this sprawl damage. That's sprawl undeniable, lads. It's a disqualification. It's a disqualification, lads. We will let the fight play out, but that is a banned exploit, lads, that you've just seen there from Hayu KGG. We'll let it play out, but the Mac cannot win this fight. Unfortunately, lads. Very unnecessary. Cannot give him a chance. We will let the fight play out. Has to be a DQ. Yeah, Mac did it, yeah. And a get out there. The betting still counts, bro. Mac loses via disqualification. Noetta wins, yeah. Rules are rules, bro. I will go. I'll tell you what I will do. I'll go watch it back to make sure it was an undeniable. Because if he gets any yellow bar, it's not an undeniable. So I will review it. We'll review it. It was. I thought it was. I weren't looking at his grapple meter though. Yeah, I weren't looking at it though. Yeah, I know, but I won't look at like Max streaming, so it makes it easier. Silly guy, man. Silly guy. But we will let the fight play out. Yeah, still got to double check. That's true. Hopefully Mac does have save broadcast on, or someone will have to. If someone can go back through this, I don't know if they can. Can someone scroll back through this? Yeah, I hear that. But in this case, the guy that did it is the one streaming. Yeah, it is his debut on the stakes, lads, but as I say, it is out of my hands. You do see majority of the fighters sticking to the rules. Oh, on NUGS YouTube? Yeah, sweet, no worries. I'll watch it back on the NUGS YouTube after this fight. Exactly. And he did it with the intention to mitigate the body damage, so that's the reason he's done it, right? So check Discord DMs. I will in a minute. I thought you was asleep, Keza. But you can't fight. She's asleep. Is that the clip? No bar. Clear as day, undeniable. Well, what can you say, lads? I will review it after. I explained that in DMs. Yeah, I know you're good, I'm joking. What's going on? What did you DM me about? Is it about the undeniable? There's a reason I show you the rules before the fights, lads. Can't mind. If Mac wins, then it's just more reason to be upset, right? But if Noel wins, then it's pretty softens the blow, right? You're the only one on comms today? Yeah, I am, bro. No one else is here. Accolades was here earlier. I don't know where he's gone. I will review it after, Mike. I will review it after. Big takedown from Noel. Big denial. Big denial. Boy, loves an undeniable, doesn't he? Maybe looking to sprawl here for the Mac, but he doesn't. Goes back to half guard. Body shot from Noel. Passes to Mount. Rolls into back. Very smart from Noel. Moving into side. 3 minutes left to work. Oh, and Noel sliding straight through back into half guard. Big denial from the Mac. Maybe looking to pass back into full. Very risky, doesn't get it. Pass back into side saddle. No, it had 2 minutes. Because we're letting it play out, bro. Because I still need to review it myself. Regardless of what everyone else says, I need to review it. I'll explain it after. Yeah, VAR, bro. I'll explain it after. Get my guy Pabs on comms. Very dominant round for Noel. Nothing to review. Yeah, I need to check if it was an undeniable sprawl, bro. Mac looking like he's going to get back to his feet. He goes to half guard. But if Noel wins, then I ain't got to review anything, right? Right, hang fire, gents. Mr. Noel wins. Alright, so a big win for Mr. Noetta. Probably would have been a disqualification for the MAC anyway. I will just quickly run through it, boys, what it was, for the guys that don't know. Did it start? First round, right? Check this called DMs. So, a little bit further back. It was here. Right, so there's a thing, guys, called undeniables. So all the transitions, when you're moving on the ground, you can deny them, right? But you can do something that's called an undeniable. They're not meant to be in the game, but they're impossible to really to do it. Like, my bad, I realised after I did it. See, he admits it. It's unfortunate. But look, so you see when he goes into this position here, he goes into this sprawl position, right? So Noetta here will take body damage. Yeah, it's very common to see players taking body damage in this position. So Matt can do a transition that is undeniable that will stop Noetta from punching. Okay, so it renders this one transition will render this whole position useless, only to transition, and the transitions are quite slow anyway. So you cannot hit this transition here, and you'll see with all the other transitions, which I'll show you here, look, you see there, no bar, no yellow bar. So that is a banned exploit, what he done there where he grabbed the leg. So that is a banned exploit. It's really tough to actually do the exploit, so it's not even like that's accidental. Do you know what I mean? So if we see another grappling exchange, so when you see someone transitioning, yeah, you'll see a yellow bar that fills up. Obviously, this is Mac's grapple advantage, can't see Noetta's. But if Mac goes to move here, you'll see that a yellow bar goes to fill up. There's that yellow bar, that's your window to make the denial on the transition. So that one there, sprawl undeniable, that is a disqualification. Yeah, so it's very unfortunate, but Mac will be given another chance. Like I said, it's accidental or not, it will be a DQ, but Noetta won anyway, so no controversy on that one because Noetta did win anyway. So yeah, very unfortunate to end that way, but obviously, yeah, big win for Noetta regardless. Solid performance all around, pretty close on the striking stats. Just that last round there was very dominant for him. So moving on. Is Kane 2005 and Kante the same person? No, bro. Kane 2005 is Driz. It's Driz season. His name's Kane 2005 and he needs to update it, but because he's partnered, he can't change his name, so he's gonna have to talk to customer support to change his name to Driz. But yeah, Kane 2005 is Driz season. We will get to that one shortly because I believe that is at 9:30. Yeah, that's in 30 minutes, gents. So no worries about that one. So yeah, hopefully that one clears up the confusion. Yeah, and there's a reason, lads. Look, yeah, hang on. I show you this all the time before every single 1v1v fight. You can see it there, the first banned exploit, sprawl undeniable. Okay, there it is, sprawl undeniable. It's a banned exploit. And here, any use of exploits, no matter how minimal or accidental, will result in a disqualification. And I do show you this pre-fight, lads, so that's only fair. Yeah, so commiserations to the Mac, but congratulations to Noetta, big win anyway. Moving on with the card. Pabs, bro, you've got the tags if you want to jump on comms, but I guess to do. So moving on, will be mix-ups. Keza didn't show. Keza had a Discord DM for me. Hang on. Oh yeah, cheers, Kez. Cheers. Kez had it clipped for me anyway. Appreciate it, Keza. Where's the vape? Did I miss a vape? Oh shit, I actually missed a scrap. Yeah, vape versus Mark Dev. Sorry, gents. You're good to go. Yeah, you're good to go. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. You're good to go. If you just give me a stream link. I'm in the booth, anyway. You know where to find me, Pubs. Give me a stream link, brother. Got it. So, Mark Dev versus the Vape. Both of these guys coming over from the VFL. Very impressive records with both these gentlemen. You know, Mark Dev, solid wrestler. Pulled out some amazing subs. I think he was Taz. Not too sure. Was it Taz? Jakey Fire in a booth. Should we listen to my tune for this fight? We can do that, right? We can do that, right? No copyright on that. We can do that, right, lads? So we will move over. Oh, that's my fight against Frosty. My bad, gents. So these two are good to go. Both coming over from the VFL, both sporting really good records. Mark Dev 2-1 maybe. The Vape 3-1. So this one will definitely propel him to start getting more contendership fights. But we'll listen to Jakey B. We'll listen to some Jakey B, yeah? This is me, lads, by the way. We'll pause it, bro. We'll pause it. We'll pause it, G. Got you all on strings, fam. Yeah, that all came. My last bet, unless I win it. Very close. This is me, by the way, lads. This is Winter's favourite tune, by the way.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
And the book wanna bait me in that Lambo at 18. Black top and some grey jeans, man catching sleep, but I'm still gonna chase dreams. Got me thinking why they hate me, and I ain't leaving cause I'm breathing the truth.
Oh, Mark Dev got hands, bro. A Vape coming back. Very interesting to go Ortega.
When the beef starts to run red, you ain't seen what I managed to do to just keep it something. I'm thinking about the day that my mum took her last breath, trying to go right, but you see that we jump left. I heard through the grapevine, everybody saying names, I wanna say mine.
Push it, play time, everybody try to start beef up on FaceTime, boys try to hit up. Big clinch defense. I just got feeling wavy, working every day, I'm grafted. Cause I'm not trapping why you're laughing, trying to go legit now. I made my big bro, go buy a big house, now I won't sit down. Trying to put the screen through a tight spot. Unless you're more than a write off. If you listen, there's a difference in my dialogue. Like whoever's at the top. Appreciate it, bro. Like we play till it gets tough. Friend from the past, don't cost me and my kids. But some we still dogs. But some we still dogs. Hit them with a real budget. Wanna catch rats, put cheese in the trap. Wanna catch hoes, put peas in your bank. Like we cops on the sofa, that medical smoker with Coca-Cola, like JB the Joker. That JB the Joker slept. Oh! On the drop, bro. This tune is brilliant. Who made it? I made it, bro. On the drop, bro. He sparked him on the drop. Mark Dev, beautiful win. Boom. He lunged into that, right? Heavy lunge straight into the rear hook. Yeah. Major lunged into it. Back up on my bars again. Tell me who's the hardest then. Bars. I'll run it all, G. I'll run it all. Shout out the gang. Shout out the gang. So, big win for Mark Dev. Big win for Mark Dev. So next, moving on, it's Webbo versus Kemure. This fight will be Scrap Keza versus Mix Up. Both of them no-showed. So we'll be Kemure versus Webbo, and then we will move on to 30 Day versus Kavilum, Yoda versus Driz, and then the co-main and the main event to end us off tonight. So going well, gents. Going well for time. It's doing really well. Webbo, Kemure's going on. Yeah, very good performance. Commiserations to Vape. I'm sure he'll be back. These two lobbied and good to go. They are lobbied and good to go. Nice one. Do you want to listen to Black Box for this one, Kemure? Webbo, do you want Black Box playing? Or not? Should we play the black box? Okay, we'll play the black box. Okay. We're gonna have some more JGB gents. What's that, Pabs?
Hey, what's going on, Jiggy?
What's going on, bro? We're just vibing right now to JGB.
Heard some of that.
We've got the black box up next for Webbo versus Kemyo.
Switch to Craig.
No, I'm not listening to that one, bro.
Less worrying.
Not listening to that one, bro. Right, these are good to go. Wheel it up for them, wheel it up God, these are good to go, bro. These are good to go. Where am I going on Maddie, bro? This ain't happening. Want a live performance? Alright, so listen it. I'll go bar for bar. I'll go bar for bar on the chain, bro.
Oh shit, 470 ping, what happened?
It's JQB. Big up all my dons. Rambazi. Yeah, it always happens with you, Webbo, mate. You see, I remember being that little boy, brought up in that little gang. I was always passing parcel shit because I was that middleman. I remember when I always had time to go and visit, and then I still wasn't getting bumped. Even though I was ticking, man, I'm back up on my bars again. I forgot the bars was.
That's heat right there.
Bars, bro. Then I make the beat stop. See your ass touch the floor when the beat drop. I pill a spliff on weak ups. Then man will never little me. So I'm bagging up with little Z, but they can't see how long it takes me to flip a free. Try to do what mum said. Oh, a big combos from Webbo. Webbo can strike.
I'm surprised seeing a Sean versus a Jan pick here, man. There's mirror matches allowed, isn't there?
I know.
Oh, wow.
Especially he's a wrestler as well. Webbo's a wrestler, bro. Maybe like a gentleman's agreement here.
Baby, I'll never gentleman's agreement to not be able to go Jan against Jan.
Oh, slip straight in overhead. Oh!
Just straight lead over and spin a heel kick.
He loves it.
You know, Jan actually do that against Korsianik in real life, so I respect him actually having it in the game. But everybody else, they don't deserve that combo.
Oh, the big rock.
Oh, drop.
These guys just going for fight tonight, bro.
Ooh, nice launch.
Oh.
Straight to a death kick. All right, Kimmer's got to be careful with that. Oh my god.
Spin it back fist. Oh, what a big rock from Kenmil. Drop. Gentleman's agreement, no jumps. Pull, elbow.
Oh, elbow.
Oh.
He rocks him again.
Oh. What the fuck is going on, bro?
They're just throwing shit, man.
Death kick.
Block glitch. Oh no. That death kick block glitches so much.
There's a bit of cheese and I'm feeling it. I bought a body bagger for this video because I'm killing it. These two are putting on a fucking show, bro.
Oh, slip straight. He did the janky beast.
The JQB. Bro, we're only 3 minutes in. I feel like we've been here all night. What the fuck?
That's been like a dozen rocks already. Oh, he's got to be careful with those.
Oh!
No, this is an entertaining fight, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a firefight.
That's a stunning jab right there. Oh shit.
Oh!
Ghost. He's slipped straight ghosted there. Oh!
Big rock from Webbo.
Oh my
Whiffs.
god. Big spin him back as the temp hits nothing. Oh, he does no back.
Slip hook.
Slip hook. They're coming out. We're getting threes. He's slip hooking out.
Slip hook.
What's the back?
I need to turn the tune off because of copyright. Sorry, lads.
Oh!
Oh!
The JKP!
Oh! What a fight, lads.
That's gotta be the most entertaining round of the night.
For sure, for sure. Definitely the most entertaining round of the night. Absolutely leaving it all in there, both of these gentlemen. And still 2 rounds left to go. Will they make it out of this one? It's going to be very interesting to see.
You know, surprisingly, after getting dropped right there at the end, Webbo still has the head-off advantage, but it's ever so slightly.
Oh! Double uppers! Big up.
Beautiful one. I always love when I see people using the lunges like that, man.
If Kenmure hits the Kenmure's, oh,
You might drop him.
uppercut's
This
coming.
might be it. This might be it. Sean's gonna for the JGP.
They love the JGV here, bro.
Ooh, a lunging hook.
if
If he had a lunging hook, oh my god.
If Kenmure hits the Kenmure special, it is probably going to be knockout of the season.
Ooh.
Oh! He jumps! He jumps! He jumps! RNC him!
You gotta RC. He broke the gentleman's rule. You gotta RC him now.
There's a DQ, 3 points, bro.
Oh my god. If any of these guys could like lunge and hook off of a whiffed kick, man, they could end the fight, man.
Yeah, it will be a DQ win, by the way. Close.
Oh, that was like an actual rules. He couldn't hop.
Oh! No. Tournament Santos. And he's going to jump again!
This is it. This is it.
Oh, he's a boss!
Webo said, "Screw the gentleman's rules."
Yeah.
Oh, that was gonna backfire.
No, he's going to jump! It's going to be over. It's over. Liam Kenmure, beautiful win, beautiful fight. Was there a gentleman's agreement there, lads? That's what I want to know. No, you will get the DQ in because he was disqualified.
Wow.
3 points.
That's gotta be like fight of the night.
That's fight of the night for sure, bro.
That was there. How many drops? I hope they show the stats, man. I'm curious how many health events there was, man.
Show us the stats.
I won't say 12 health events. There was a lot, man.
I reckon, yeah, you're right. I reckon you've hit bang on the money. There wasn't an agreement. Oh, there wasn't an agreement.
No, there wasn't.
11.
Damn, they're close
17. 19.
Christ.
19.
12 and just the stuns. Holy Lord.
Beautiful fight regardless. That one definitely probably will be fight of the night for sure. But there are still plenty of fights to come, gentlemen, including the last 1v1 fight of the night. So we will go over.
It's gonna be hard to break 19 health events.
Yeah, very hard
It's
indeed.
kinda hard.
Moving on, we do have Dirty Dave versus Convilum. We are just 17 minutes out from the next 1v1 we scrap, so we have a little bit of time, gentlemen. But if we could get this on the show on the road, Fadinator.
Dirty Dave versus Kyle. That's next.
Yeah, Dirty Dave versus Convilum. Leon Edwards is in goal at Soccer Aid, by the way. I don't know what's going through.
Dirty Dave doesn't have the stream up yet.
Very entertaining fight nonetheless, but yeah, moving on, we do have Dirty Dave versus Convilum. Convilum coming off a loss to Anime Expert, Dirty Dave coming off a win. Very similar records, or should be. Let's see if we do have a stream link. I think Convilum's streaming, bro.
Are you sure Dave was the one who linked his thing in the fighter chat?
No, it's Convilum streaming. It's just his tag KVYLUM. It's just his tag there, bro.
Alright.
Kenmure, ain't you a matchmaker? I thought you was a matchmaker. Feels good doing it all myself. Exactly. Get involved then, bro. So, moving on, Dirty Dave versus Convilum. We will head over there and get these two underway. Willa Bosch. Like you say, very, very tough to beat that one, right? And these two are good to go.
Little McGregor Volk matchup.
McGregor Volk indeed. Very tough for Kavilam, but Kavilam surging through. You said you played Kavilam quite a bit, right?
I've played with Kavilam a lot, man. I think this is a very tough matchup for him, but I do think it's a winnable matchup. I think the record 26-4 record don't always matter, but I think if Dave implements the game plan he needs to, he'll have a lot of success in this fight.
Yeah, for sure, he would indeed. But Dave obviously on the tear. Only 2 losses, one coming to Frosty MMA in the last round of the fight. He was 2 rounds up in. Wonder where we've seen that one before, gents. And Kavilam on a, I'd like to say he's 5-2 maybe.
You know, Kyle's got a lot of potential, man. I've played with him a lot, man. I've helped him. I've trained him a little bit. If he just sticks to the game and just keeps grinding out, man, he'll be an elite. He'll be an elite talent eventually. So he has a lot of pressure early from Kyle.
Yeah, he's getting it on him, bro. A lot of pressure there. Dave trying to maybe force the shot out of Dave. But some big combos there returning
Gotta be careful,
from
though.
Dave, and there's a big
Still
takedown, and he
fighting
does
rip.
get it.
Like, see how Kyle deals with this grappling.
Yeah, it's going to be very tough. Dave notorious for his grappling.
Ooh.
Once Dave gets you down, it's very, very tough to get back to your feet. So we're going to wonder what Kavilam will look for here. Maybe good transition back to half guard, mitigate some damage.
Doesn't get the denial. Unlucky.
Posture up, straight back into side control.
You know, this is Dave's world, though, man. If Dave can post out a decision laying on you, he'll do it, man.
Yeah,
He doesn't
for sure.
care.
But doing some good damage here on the ground. Kavilam's
Yeah.
head health not looking all
Those were
too
some
great.
rapid elbows. Those were some
sure.
rapid elbows.
And a big denial from Dave. Dave maybe looking to get a transition off it. He does into mount.
That's what I was
And a
worried about for
big
Kyle.
denial.
This is what I was worried about.
And a posture up.
Oh, Kyle. Right, pose it. He's safe.
And a lot
And
of
he
damage.
gets out. Looking, surprised Dave didn't try to posture up. Oh, he passes anyway.
And this is just Dave's world, right? It's just so tough to get back to your feet here. Dave will let him go, maybe. No, he doesn't. Why's he Mount Bobbling, bro? He's disqualified, bro.
Yeah.
He's disqualified, bro. As simple as that.
Think about bombing. It's kind of hard. Sometimes, like, you accidentally do it, man, because you try to move your head and it, you know what I mean? I accidentally mount bob. He's maybe doing a little bit.
Bro, he's just Mount Bobbling, bro. He's just doing that. I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know why you guys chose to... Everyone woke up and chose exploits today. It's a big ground and pound, nonetheless, from Dave.
Yeah, this has been a dominant round for Dave on the ground. This is what I was worried about for Kyle. Oh, stack guard as well. See what Dave can do here with this. Oh, beautiful shots.
Ooh.
And he gets up to his feet with 1 second left.
Well, that's how... The question was, will he get back to his feet? And the answer, lads, is yes. Yeah, that's Mount Bobble, bro. So if anyone needs to know, that was Mount Bobble right there. So that will be a disqualification win, but we will let them fight out, regardless. But it'd be very hard not to deserve that. But you got it, Arrow, bro.
Nice slip straight from Kyle.
Nice slip straight.
Oh, goes at that well again. Gotta be careful not to get predictable with that.
Do you remember when Dom Cruz said that? When he was like,
Oh!
this could be it.
I think it will be.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
over.
that's it. Oh, no
And a
rage.
rage quit. You need to chat to your boy, bro.
I had a bad feeling with that matchup. I thought that was a very bad matchup for Kyle. And I think it showed in his performance right there.
Very bad matchup for him, dude. I can hear myself coming through your mic, by the way.
Okay,
Don't know if
here,
that's a
I'll turn
stream.
it a little bit.
Let's see.
What about now?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I remember when Dom Cruz said that when Khabib was smashing Conor, and it was like, Conor's just tiring him out. And Khabib was just smashing him. And it was like, I don't think he's tiring him out, bro. I think he's getting smashed. But yeah, we do have 9 minutes, lads. We'll go to Warbsy Super Aaron because we do have 9 minutes. It's long enough to get this next fight underway if they are ready. So we will go Warbsy Super Aaron. Super Aaron on a 3-1, on a 3-fight win streak, I believe. He asked for a contender fight. This will be something of the sorts of a contender fight for Super Aaron against Warbsy, who we see last time out beat Kesela. So it's going to be very interesting. You
Always a big one.
Yeah, you commentated that one, right? In the 1v1, mate. Warbsy when he beat Kesela.
I don't think that one was me. Last one, I was on Keza versus Yurda.
So?
Who's streaming this one? 'Cause I don't see a stream link.
No, it was Warbsy Kesela last week. You was there.
Nah, I wasn't. I didn't commentate last week. It was the week before. I did Keza versus Yurda when their the controller kept disconnecting.
Oh yeah. It was only on
Oh,
last
that's
week.
when I was on.
Come on, bro. Aaron, what's your stream?
Yeah, I don't see it anywhere.
Aaron F 1875.
Aaron F 1875.
Yeah. Aaron F 1875. So Super Aaron asking for a contender fight, and a contender fight of sorts he has got here against Warbsy, who's also on a magnificent run, 4-1. If either fighter will win this, they will be after Suave Jamie. Suave Jamie probably potentially does have the title fight already booked up for the winner, but maybe if Suave Jamie's not available, one of these guys will go out there, or if Fadane is not available, there will be some, or Trixie's not available, there will be some sort of interim, but these guys will definitely be putting their name in the hat to fight for the title next. So we will head over there now. Just 7 minutes.
I'm actually curious to watch Super Aaron fight because he has beaten Leech. So, and he's relatively unknown. I've never heard of him. So
yeah, that's what I mean. That was a good win against Leech, right?
Yeah, he did decent.
He did decent.
I'm curious to see. To see how he performs against a veteran like Warbsy.
Yeah, Warbsy very, very good nonetheless.
Warbsy's just been everywhere, man. Warbsy competes everywhere, man. If you can beat Warbsy, man, you know what I mean? That's a good win. Warbsy competes everywhere. He's a veteran.
He's a veteran for sure. So this will probably be the biggest win of his career if Aaron can get it done. Warbsy just looking for another day in the office. And they do touch up. And it's going to be very interesting, you know, because like you say, it's more like these guys, you know, coming like Kavilum and Driz and all them guys, you know. Super Aaron looking to sort of put his name amongst them, but a big slip straight from Warbsy, and yeah, maybe
he's shown us some straight a couple times already. So maybe Aaron can pick up on. Look at that rear hook. And see right there, he already does the rear hook. Oh, slip rear hook. People are getting greasy today.
Very greasy indeed. And we did see Super Aaron with some nice pull counters as well last time out, so it's going to be interesting to see if he can land one of them. And Warbsy just looking like he needs to fill this one out a little bit, you know. Looks like he's preemptively slipping.
He's fishing for that rear hook, Aaron is. I've seen him try to throw it 3 times in a row now.
And a rear hook, lead hook from Warbsy, sorry.
Ooh.
Slipped straight off the block. And yeah, this one.
Nice leg kick.
And even here, he's showing he can be still. Even though we're only 2 minutes into the fight, he's showing he can be competitive, and there's a big combo from Super Aaron.
Yeah, you can tell pretty early in the fight if it's gonna be a close fight or somebody's way better. And this looks like it's gonna be a well contested fight.
It does indeed. Warbsy is still in his filling out process, but Super Aaron with a point to prove, saying I want Fadane, I want Trixie,
Ooh.
I want Suave.
Nice body kick. Nice rear hook lands for Aaron though.
Kicks to the body.
It's nice. I think that's what Warbsy needs. I think Warbsy needs to tap that body as much as he can. We all know Connor's got amazing teep, side kicks, fast hands. But Edwards just have the highest body health in the game, saying that. So.
Slip hook whiffing.
Ooh. That was almost a rock if that lead hook went out. Ooh. They're just trading a little bit here. Oh, beautiful pull hook.
And putting the pressure on there.
Oh,
That's
try
slit.
this rear hook.
Yeah. Still very close on the head health stats. Super Aaron doing well here. He's getting greasy with it.
Greasy.
He does land that rear hook again.
Oh,
Spin elbow.
Oh. Put out all the stops, man. You don't care.
and a big intercepting combination coming out from Super Aaron. Slip straight from Wobbsy. Digs to the body.
Been working for him all night. Another
Oh,
one.
and there it is again. All into the lead. Hook from
Aaron's got to open
Wobbsy.
up with some hooks, man. He's being predictable with his opening shot.
Oh!
This might
Oh!
be it.
And there's a
Nope,
beautiful
survive.
combo from Wobbsy and that. Oh, the big knee to the head.
You don't see those land often in the clinch. That was nice.
And a big end to the round for Wobbsy. Very close
Yeah,
start of the
good.
round, you know, filling out process, and then when he gets it, you know, hit that big slip and big counter off of it, and really took it to him at the end of that round. And they froze.
It was almost like you said at the beginning of the round, you know, Warbsy had his feeling out process, felt him out, and then had a brilliant end to that round.
All to play for still, Wobbsy with a slight advantage potentially in the head health department, but Aaron still proving dangerous. It's that spin elbow there.
Again.
That's what
He
got
is
him in trouble
getting
last time,
greasy.
right?
Yeah, I think that spin elbow. No, I think he just pulled elbowed Leech when he beat Leech.
No, I'm on about what got him in trouble against Wolves. He's
Oh, yeah.
pulled the spin elbow. And you see again, same sort of method to round one. Wolves is sort of filling it out.
Mhm. I'm liking the pressure from Warbsy. He's backing him up with the jab after Aaron throws him with some shots.
Big
There we go,
teeth.
nice deep.
Front kick.
Big front kick in return though. Oh, he drops him with the question mark.
And that could be it. Oh, and a big
Right
slip.
in the top, bro.
And a big slip. Oh, and another big slip.
for Aaron.
But that head kick
We gotta
there got
fight.
Aaron, yeah, gets him right back
We
into
gotta
it.
fight.
Oh,
That could have been bad.
that could have been very bad, yeah.
Oh, beautiful rear hook
Or was
from
he looking to
Warbsy.
put the pressure on?
Another
Oh, big slip hook.
He does not care.
Pulling out all
Oh,
the
nice jab
stops.
straight.
Oh, he nearly pulled the head kick again.
Yeah.
Needs to be careful pulling these
Yeah,
head
Warbsy's
kicks.
gotta be careful, man. He ain't pulling no head kicks in the pocket.
Oh, the big rock from Super Aaron. Drops him.
That'd be it. Throw hooks here if you're Aaron, yeah.
And it's
yes.
over. Super Aaron
Oh,
with a
he gets-
and a
so
rage quit. These guys on the rage quits tonight, and a big win, the biggest win of Super Aaron's career so far, and a very big win. Very bad first round, but a very, very big second round to bring himself back into it. And yeah, 4-1, he moves on, and he's definitely got to get a chance, right, at one of these big titles, man. And yeah, very big performance.
If he keeps pulling all the stops, doesn't care, you know, spinning elbows, slip hooks, you know, I mean, he can beat anybody with that style sometimes, you know, catch anybody doing that. Beautiful performance. So Warbsy looked really good in that round one, but Aaron came back round two and got it done.
Right, so moving on, gents, we do have our next 1v1 meet and the last 1v1 meet fight of the card, and it will be Driz Season Kane 205 versus Yerda. So you see Driz Season making his debut here against on the 1v1 meet card against Yerda. Yerda 2-2, Driz Season with a 1-on-1. Yerda 2-2, but I think all of his fights have been on 1v1 meet. I think he's won one and then he lost one, wins one, then he lost one. I believe his last fight was a loss. So if the tale's true, the next one will be a win. So these two good friends will go up against it tonight. It will be a very close, evenly matched fight. Driz Season surging onto the scene, you know, making a really big name for himself. Yeah, so it's going to be very interesting. What can you tell us about these two guys, Peps?
I'm good friends with Driz, and he's just exploded onto the scene within the last couple of months, man. He's went from just started playing the game to primetime champion and being an FSK in literally that's like the course of half a year. You know what I mean? Like he's done really good for himself in a short amount of time he has. And Yerda's just been around forever, man. He's one of the best. He competes everywhere. He competes at the highest level. This is gonna be one of the highest level scraps on the card.
So they did move it back a couple of minutes, so we do have just under a minute before this one is ready to go. We will look quick look at the stakes before going in. These two are evenly matched with 30 seconds left. Yerda with a win-loss record, and Triz with making his debut on the 1v1. You do see there what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a spar record of 75 wins to Triz, to 69 to Yerda, so not a lot in it at all. Obviously, they all are spars. So yeah, it will be very, very good.
About a 50-50 record almost, so I won't look too much into it. You
Yeah.
never know how spars go, you know. Some people just like to have fun, mess around. Other people take it really serious.
So these
you never
two
know
guys
what the record
are good to go. Quick little look at their pretty faces again before we go in, and their records. There they are, Driz season versus Yerda. Driz season came 2005 on the staking app, if you are wondering. Does need to get his name changed, and we will head over to this fight. Good to go, gents.
I'm excited for this one, man. I think this is going to be a violent scrap.
This will be very good. It'll be very interesting. This would be very good for Driz as well, if Driz can get a win here against someone like Yerda. Like Yerda, very good veteran, and Driz obviously making his debut on the stage, you know, so it'd be very good to make yourself some fans on this one. Peter Yarn versus Peter Yarn mirror match, so it's very, very interesting.
I mean, intense fight, man. I mean, intense fight. Peter Yarn versus Yarn.
The reason this is Driz's debut because he's only just turned 18 as well, guys, so he has only just eligible for it. So if you are wondering, we do have Driz in the blue gloves with the white trunks, and you do have Yerda with the red gloves with the red trunks. If you are new here, you can look at the top left and top right, and it will show a brief showing of their gamer tag. So Driz came 2005 and Yerda over the other side.
Yerda with the pressure early. This is nice from Yerda. If he can maintain octagon control, that's always an advantage to have.
And they are just looking to throw a million miles per hour in this fight, as predicted. This one being an absolute violent fight. But Driz coming off a primetime title loss against Kante, so maybe maybe that might hinder him a bit. Who's favourite? These guys went in at dead even. Would you say this is a dead even fight? This could go either way.
I think so. I mean, you saw that from the record almost as well. I don't like to look in the records too much, but you know, they had almost a 50-50 record. Driz is so new to the community. Yerda's a vet, you know what I mean? But Driz is exploding. He's gotten so good so quick. So I'm not surprised at the 50-50 line.
Yeah, 50-50 line indeed. Both not very fond of very well known of each other's styles and what each other brings to the table. So it is a close scrap indeed.
Ooh, that was almost big from Driz. That rear hook landed.
And he's working a leg well.
Yeah, I've always noticed Driz are always in like wagers or a high level. You know what I mean? In these big moment fights, he'll always throw leg kicks as like a little trademark of his.
Big leg kick,
Another leg kick again. I think Yerda's having a little bit of trouble with Driz's shot selection. He's mixing them up very well, going body, legs, and head. I think Yerda's more committed to just pure head hunting.
Yeah, it is head hunting indeed, but you do see it paying off there with a big slip counter. But over the course of three, how will this one go?
A little bit for Driz. Nice head kick attempt from Yerda, blocked by Driz though.
This one on a nice edge.
Driz tries to go to the block with the spinning back fist, wasn't enough. Oh, a beautiful intercepting straight by Driz. Yerda's got to be careful coming forward. He
does. We see it a lot with Yerda. I think you said it before as well. Yerda loves to exchange with half head health. Oh, but that
was big for him.
Oh, and he's throwing. He's absolutely throwing this kitchen sink. Oh.
Maybe one of those times where Yerda shouldn't have exchanged. Oh my God.
If that lands on
the
the chin.
A fight ender. That could have been it.
That could have been it, but very even round. I'm not sure.
Maybe edge it, Driz. I think I'd maybe edge it, Driz.
I'm not sure, man.
I think with just like the variety shots, and I think Driz does have a slight head health advantage. Ooh.
Very close first round indeed, regardless, could have gone either way.
Oh!
Pabs does have it to Driz Season.
Ooh. This is doing a good job of just waiting for Yura to come in and throwing a big combo and landing every shot. Yura chasing a little bit, whiffing some shots.
Yeah, big start to round 2. Oh, and a big hook. And Driz seemingly taking over in this round, but a big combination from Yerda.
That was good from Yura to stop that forward pressure and momentum though. Ooh.
Oh.
Got to the block in that last uppercut. Double front kick attempt. This is loving that jab straight lead hook.
Even without all the health events, like if we didn't have Webo Kemio, this would probably be like out there for fight of the night, just because of how like tense it is. But Dre's doing some great work.
Nice head movement from Driz. Yura catches him at the end though. I knew the spinning back fist was coming.
Oh, and a big drop from Driz Season. And another drop. Yerda needs to survive.
He's gonna get out here. If I'm Driz, I'm breaking and punching right. I'm not letting him recover. I'm breaking right away and throwing punches. Ooh.
But Yerda's still very dangerous.
Oh, slipper uppercut from Yerda. These fighters, man. These elite fighters. Oh, and he dropped.
And another drop.
Oh, up kick. Up kick glitch coming in. Nice pull. Oh, and he slipped into it.
And Driz Season absolutely flatlines Yerda for his first win. Came 2005 with a massive win on his debut on the 1v1 mistakes. And Yerda falling at another hurdle, but we know Yerda will be back. Congratulations, winner.
That was a really good performance from Driz. I don't think he's really ever in too much trouble in that fight.
Very good performance indeed, and he'll definitely be one to watch on the money line. So make sure you keep your eye out for him. He will probably change his name to Driz Season, but for now it is Kane 2005. So yeah, very big win for him. As we move on to our main event, we'll just quickly run through the 1v1 matchups. So we did have Jakey versus Frosty. Big win for Frosty MMA, 2 rounds down, did bring it back with a beautiful stoppage in the 3rd round. Congratulations to him, big win. Pablo G versus Mark Jeff, big win for Pablo G, putting Mark Jeff out. Noetta versus the Mac, big win for Noetta there. The Mac lost via disqualification, but did lose a decision on the card anyway. And then you just watch Yerda versus Driz, that came 2005. Driz came 2005, did get the win there. So big GGs for the 1v1 lot. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back next Sunday with some more 1v1 fights. We are going to move on to the main event now, Fadenay versus Trixie. But yeah, so big GGs for the 1v1 guys. Hope all you guys staked responsibly and hope you guys won. The winners, big GGs for the winners. See winner Jay in the chat. Enjoy any stake winnings there. So yeah, good one there, guys. And yeah, stay tuned because we will potentially be bringing some 1v1 fights throughout the week as well with some guys. So that will be interesting. So make sure you stay locked for that. So moving on, Fadenator versus Trixie. These guys have matched up like 100 times in comp.
Yeah, I'm really interested in this fight. I mean, Faz just look unbeatable, but Trixie,
if anyone's gonna beat him, bro,
for forever, man.
If anyone's gonna beat him, bro, it's gonna be this guy, right?
Yeah, I mean, Trixie's done it all, man. Trixie can beat anybody on his night, man. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best players in the game, and he's proven that. But Fadenator has just looked unstoppable, man. I mean, we're being honest, man. I don't think he's had one close fight in NUGS so far, man. He's just looked unstoppable.
Yeah, not one close fight at all from Fadenator. Absolutely dominant. Will Tricky Swifts be the man to knock him off the podium? If it's not, then who will it be?
No, it's a man.
Starting to run out of competitors for Fadenator at this point. But yeah, Tricky Swifts on a million backs, as they like to say. So yeah, very interesting scrap as well. FSK versus BFAP as well. So my camp, BFAP, taking on FSK. So a big rivalry between these two camps. So it'll be very interesting to see. So moving over there, we'll go watch the main event. And yeah, obviously, I've seen these two fight right in comps so much. I've seen Trixie win, I've seen Fadinator win, I've seen them fight for ESFL titles, primetime titles. You know, I've seen them both beat each other. See a 21-14 record there. Probably all comp fights. There's probably not many in there that are spars. Probably a lot of comp fights in there. So
Trixie does have a very good
someone,
dust, and he loves to leg kicks.
someone said Fad's too hung to be good on the sticks. Bro, he's 14. You need to chill, bro. You need your hard drive checks.
No, he's 16 actually. I was just talking about this in a party. He's 16. He's 16.
You still need your hard drive check, bro.
He's 16. And I thought he was 12 or 13 and got mad at me for saying that. 16.
So, a touch of gloves between these two great competitors. 5 rounds to decide who will be the NEC champion of the world. Fadinator versus Tricky Swiss. Fadinator in the red gloves with Conor McGregor, and Tricky Swiss picking up Dustin Poirier. As Tricky having Fadinator having champ's choice, was you surprised picking lightweight when Tricky has a very good Dustin Poirier?
I don't know. I think Fad's just such a superbly confident fighter. I feel like he'll almost like want to take you to your best fighter and try to beat you there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. To be fair, he did let Webbo pick the weight class.
Yeah, and I was really just about to say that. But I just think it's just Fadinator's confidence. I think he wants Trixie at his best. You know what I mean? And we're seeing early though. These leg kicks from Trixie are landing early, and he already has a decent start on that leg out. Another leg kick. There we go. Another one.
So filling out process, good start for Tricky Swift so far. Working that.
I've seen Fadinator on the back foot so much. It's a bit weird to see. It's not really pressing forward much, kind of letting Trixie work.
Some good work already coming to that right leg of Fadinator.
Nice,
and this, I feel like you can already tell this is going to be the closest fight probably we've seen Fadinator in.
Yeah, I feel like this is almost as much as somebody's built a lead on Fadinator in a fight so far.
He is just that good, but Tricky Swift's looking to prove why he is also one of the greatest to ever do it.
Man. He's landed that straight like 5 times already. Man, that straight has been money for Trixie.
Oh,
gotta be careful not to move forward while Fadinator's planties try to lunge with it. Another leg kick though. Good check from Fad there. Trixie's gotta be careful with these leg kicks. It only takes 3 or 4, and then your leg's the one that's done. Oh, another.
That was a big one though.
Yeah.
But, you know, Fadinator will feel confident moving into orthodox if needed, but you don't want to get that damage reduction on that leg health. But very good game plan so far to work the leg. And you do see him there already on that low block, not wanting to get that leg damaged any more than it already is, and looking to just throw some combos in the pockets, Fadinator. And a big side kick.
I think Fad's playing. Oh, that's a beautiful rock.
Oh, big rock and a big combo coming out. And this is where Fadinator will look to pour on the pressure.
I'm loving the patience from Fad.
Oh! And a big rock from Tricky Swift's back.
That was a fast recovery from McGregor. They recovered quick. That was fast.
And Tricky Swift answering back almost immediately as he too looking to find out some big shots, and another big leg kick.
It's just a straight in the leg kick for Trixie, man. That's working for him right now. That's straight in that leg kick.
And a big T. It's pushing back to end this first round. And it will be...
That's 1-0 Trixie.
I think that's the first round we might have ever seen Fadinator lose.
I think that's 1-0 Trixie right there.
Might be the first round the champion has lost since his debut into the NEC. Maybe lost one against Suave Jamie, not too sure. But regardless, Tricky Swiss building a lead, does not want to give it away. But as you do see, Fadinator is still very, very hard to beat. Thanks for the follow sub, bro.
Fadinator's just such a composed fighter, man. He doesn't waste his shots. He doesn't chase people when he gets them rocked. He doesn't just sit there and throw wild combos hoping they land. Such a calculating, smart fighter. Nice spin to the body from Trixie.
Very nice spin to the body indeed, but Fadinator. Oh, and there's an exchange in the
Trixie wins that
pocket.
exchange.
Yeah, he does win that exchange, but he does need to be careful because his head health is looking a little bit lower than Fadinator's. But the leg health, will that be the...
If Trixie can land a couple more leg kicks, I think he'll have a way better time exchanging with McGregor. Oh, that's a nice check from Fad though.
Fadinator does seem to have the timing down, but a big takedown denial as he does go for the trip. And a big combo into the side kick.
Another leg kick from Trixie. If you're Trixie now, I think it's quality over quantity with these leg kicks now. You don't want to get your leg kicks checked in.
Yeah.
Trixie.
Oh!
It's that straight,
And survival from Fadinator.
Ooh, beautiful rear hook.
It's such a shame Fadinator can't compete on 1v1 me, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's a man I probably wouldn't be betting against often, man. If he was,
I know, but
betting against him often.
I know, but it's just fights like this. Oh, but a big drop from Tricky Swifts. Goes to the body, and he's gonna look to get a takedown.
Oh, beautiful punches to the head. Oh,
And a big takedown, and he gets it. And even here, just if you can get just a couple of elbows off, you know, just a little bit more damage, and that's big for Trixie.
Yeah, this is by far Fat's most competitive fight. This is by far. I think Trixie just wants to chip away at the head. I don't think he's looking to do too much on the ground. Just seems to just be punching. No, I'll go straight to half guard though.
And a big denial from Tricky Swifts. Postures up, gets a transition back into side control.
So you're gonna see some undenials come out here from Fad, man. Yeah, they are.
They are indeed, but Lil just needs to keep working that head health if you're Tricky Swifts. And a big sprawl.
Yeah, if I'm Trixie, 40 seconds left, I'm going crazy, right?
Yeah, you just got to hammer that body, right? Yeah, he's probably going to get the ref stand up. Just hammer that body as much as you can. You can let your stamina rebuild. Ref's probably going to stand you up any second now. Trixie gives it to him.
Trixie, gotta be careful, man. This is when these fighters get the most dangerous, man. When they're hurt, when they're down in a fight, their counters are gonna come from every angle you can think of, man. Oh, he forces a switch stance from Fad right at the end.
And 2-0 Tricky Swifts.
It's just that straight and that leg kick, man. It has been money for Trixie this whole fight. That intercepting straight, those leg kicks, it's just been money all night.
Money indeed. A touch of gloves between these two great competitors as they come out. Tricky Swift on the brink of victory, have dethroned in the man who... Oh! And Fadinator very unlucky there, I'd say, to not get a little rock. It's that leg
damage, man. It's that leg damage, man. That neuter's up to, I think, 30%, 33%. It's a lot. Oh, he him again.
And Tricky just needs to slow down, not get carried away, because Fadinator's still ever so dangerous.
As soon as you say that, dude, if his leg wasn't rinsed, that overhand might have went to the block and got him down.
This fight on an absolute knife's edge. Fadinator still here. Oh!
Is Trixie gonna be the one? Is Trixie gonna be the one?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Oh! It's just straight, man.
Oh, Fadinator! Both fighters' head held blinking.
Oh, he doesn't get the knock. I thought Trixie'd get that. Wow, this is a crazy fight, man. Fad still finds a way to make it competitive, no matter where he's at in a fight, man.
Denies the rubber guard. Passes guard again. Fadinator looking for side control.
Oh, this is big ground and pound from Fad.
Big ground and pound defense. And this is what Fad needs to just even up that head health ever so slightly. And I think it has. Both head healths blinking.
Oh my god. Oh, straight to full guard. That was good. That was good from Trixie.
Trixie just needs to be patient. And Fad welcomes him back to his feet.
This is. Oh, and he rocks him. I don't know if that was. Oh, Trixie's got to be careful, man. Oh,
and it could be it. It could be it.
This might be it. Oh, this is it. This is it. Oh, he stopped punching.
Bro, look at his head now.
He stopped punching.
Oh, but a big denial.
He's just gonna camp the posture up. He
gets it.
No way. No way. He got it. This is it.
And it's Trixie. Tricky Swifts and new. And new NEC
Wow.
champion of the world. Fadinator looks unstoppable at times, but Tricky Swifts steps in. Suave Jamie making that one possible. Suave Jamie was up next, but Tricky Swifts, BFAP Trixie steps in and dethrones the most dominant fighter we have seen to date. But no doubt he'll be back.
That was just a smart, calculated performance from Trixie. That intercepting straight, those leg kicks. Literally, like those two moves, I feel like won him 80% of the fight. But you know, Fad, even with such like a bad lead, he still managed to come back and make that fight razor close and super competitive.
Well, what an end to an amazing card, gentlemen.
That's gotta feel good if you're Trixie, man. Fad hasn't really had a close fight since he's been in NUGS, and he just went out there and won against Fad.
That was a crazy fight as well. Don't know if that takes fight of the night. That was a close one. That was a very, very interesting fight. That was probably more exciting for me. But
yeah, I mean, you could say maybe the stakes that could be fight of the night. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that was a competitive fight.
That was very, very good indeed. So, quick run through tonight's fight. So, Frosty defeats Jakey, Accolades defeats Nolan, Sean Corkery defeating Evo Panda, KM Winter defeating Getting Sparked. That fight didn't go on. I'm the GOAT defeating Liam Pyrat Kip, Pablo G defeating Mark Jeff, Pip losing to Taz, Kante with an absolute beautiful finish on Jovi Rami when he was seriously in a bad way. Easy Work beating Naz, which does see Naz fall to 4 losses in a row.
Ooh, Easy Work beat Naz.
Yeah. Mark Dev.
That's 5 losses in a row, isn't it? Oh no, did he win last week?
No, it's 4 in a row.
Mark Dev. He lost.
It might be 5 in a row. 4 in a row, 5 in a row. He might. Yeah, I think he was 2-0. Yeah, now he's 5-2.
He lost to
2-5
Keza,
maybe.
Jamie, me,
you, Easy
Yurda,
Work.
and then Easy Work. He lost that Yurda fight.
Yeah, that is 5 in a row. Noetta beating the Mac. Kemuel beating Webbo. Dirty Dave destroying Kylan. Dre's putting on an absolutely beautiful clinic there against Yoda. Super Aaron with a massive upset on Worbsy. And Trixie and new champion beating the unbeatable Fadinator. So great card, lads. Beautiful event. Thank you all for coming. Big shout out to Pabston Comms. Big shout out to NUGS AU. Big shout out to 1v1me. Make sure you check out NUGS AU, nugsau.org. Have a quick run through. You can go there. You can check on all our made for gamers by gamers. So make sure you check them out. The rankings will be live soon. So as we update it, you can apply to be a streamer. You can submit. You can check out the NEC merch that I'm repping. You can't see it in the dark. Too hot to wear the hat today, unfortunately. Yeah, you can go here. You can sign up for the UFC 4 League. We'll slap the little Discord in the chat if anyone's still here. Yeah, you can check the standings, and that will be a new champion at the top of the standings, and that will be Tricky Swifts. Does move on to be the #1 at the top of the dog pile. So very big win for him. Very big win indeed. Pabs, anything you'd like to say before we go ahead and rate someone?
Good night of fights. Thanks about who came in and tuned in. Crazy to see Fadinator lose, and didn't expect that in that fashion, you know.
Naz is playing Fadinator. We will go return the raid to the ESFL for their raid last week. Make sure you say Jakey raid, please, if you can, lads. There's still like 30 of you here, so if we could get at least like 20 of you swinging over there, would appreciate that massively. Just to say Jakey raid, Nugs raid, just so they know we are sending the love back to them as they did to us last week. Would appreciate that massively. Yeah, so big GG to everyone, big GG to Trixie, commiserations Fadinator. Shout out all the 1v1v wins, and yeah, big up Nugs at you. And yeah, jump on that raid if you can, guys. Would appreciate it.
So okay, Young Butter also has a lot of fights and a little bit better